Who's ready to delve into the mind? Hello everybody, it's Scott here, and we are playing through Mighty Quest Rogue Palace. It's available on iOS and Android. I'm currently playing through on my iPad, and this is part of the Netflix bundle. So if you're subscribed to the streaming service, then you'll be able to get this as part of your fee. And this is the latest in the line of the Mighty Quest games. You may have played Mighty Quest for Epic Loot. That had been out for a few years. The servers for that did shut down last year. So if you had a Mighty Quest hole in your life, and you'll be able to fill it with Mighty Quest Rogue Palace, out now. And this is a isometrically viewed hack and slash. As you can see here, I'm just cutting my way through hordes of enemies. And the premise is the world is basically destroyed. It has all been consumed by this massive void, and the only way to restore it is to get the help of the king. But the king is in this trance-like deep coma sleep. And we, as Sologan, as I'm controlling right now, attacking this spider but trying to avoid its attacks. Oh, did get hit there. We are delving into the mind and trying to fight through the demons and unlock memories in order to wake him up. And we can just see in the top right, I've got 26 out of 29. Let's get 3 more enemies. So we're fighting our way through neural pathways and trying to undo all the damage in hopes of waking him up. And when I get out of here and kill these last 3, I will show you exactly what I'm talking about. But as I'm trying to hunt down these last 3 monsters, let me explain you to the controls. Very simple. Got the joystick on the left, and on the right, the big button is to attack. There's no chance of us missing that. This one here, the foot, is to dodge. And I will wait to show you this nicely colored blue button when we find, come on now, there we go. We can spin around and use our special attack. Boom, they are down. That does have a cooldown function, so we do have to wait. We get a chest at the end of each level, and this one is for a shield, and that's not a very good upgrade, so I'm going to reject that and instead get the pieces. Thank you very much, and jump into the void. Now, just to explain this whole neural pathway situation, as we can see here, this is the king's mind. I'm going to zoom out as far as I can. All of these are different parts of his psyche. It's very fractured, and we're trying to get our way through. What I really like about this game, I know it's been done before and it's a very simple mechanic, but you can choose which pathway to go on, and you know what your reward's going to be at the end of that match. So if you wanted to fight for a weapon, you'll be able to go this way. If you wanted to fight for gauntlets with a special event with extra loot, we can go that way, and I think that's the way we're going to go. Let's jump in to get some extra gauntlets. Now, it seems very simple, but there is a degree of difficulty in this game because you don't pick up health in the levels. As you can see, my health bar in the top left, 96 points out of 125. That doesn't replenish very often unless you come across a campfire nodule on that map, and then you get to restore just a tiny bit of health. So it's all about getting as far as you can and trying to avoid as much damage as you can, because if you die, you go straight back to the beginning and you start all over again. And I am still working my way through getting through this first little bit. I haven't got to the big boss just yet. And I've played this through a few times, so it can be quite difficult. What's more, when you're collecting these items, so we know that we're getting gauntlets at the end of this, it's not just about upgrading your current character. You can actually collect pieces of heroes. And when you've collected all of the fragmented pieces of their being their weaponry, their armor, their helmet, and all of that, you can possibly unlock them in a fight, because they have been captured, they've been drawn and sucked into the void, and are held prisoner within the king's psyche. And when you fight them and liberate them, they will join you in the real world, and you are able to play as them. So what did we get here? We got some gauntlets and Barbadoma's Hook. That's a difficult word to say, but this is a new character, a new hero that we haven't unlocked yet. So I'm going to equip him, because then we get access to that. And Dragomir's Heraldry. Ooh, even though it's slightly down for defense, I'm going to equip it as well, because, as we got at the top of here, McBucket's saying we found his helmet. Hooray, you found the first piece of Count Dragomir's gear. He used to be an advisor to the king. That went too fast for me to read, but just like that. So we're getting little pieces of all of the heroes that we want to get. I've already unlocked one. It's this brutal assassin, but I didn't want to play as him just yet. I wanted to see how far I could get with Sir Logan, who only speaks in capital locks. So we may not be able to see his emphatic talking style yet. We also have passive... Oh, we also have passive traits as well. At the very beginning, we get to choose a blessing, and I always like this one. If you get hurt, the surrounding enemies get poisoned. And I like that because you're trying your best not to get hurt because your health doesn't replenish very well. But at least everybody else gets punished if you do. And I'm not doing very well. We're only... Oh, gosh, I'm a third of my health down already. If you get new weapons as well and you don't choose to reject them, you're able to swap between them, and that can sometimes give an extra ability as well. I'm going to use my spin attack right here. Thanking you. That took a few down. Very nice. Only 6 left. Come on. There we go. So it is a fixed camera, which can cause, you know, when you're going behind a building, can you see? And it does this sort of cutaway view to it. I'm fine with that. It's a, you know, that's how it has to be, but it does look ever so slightly clunky, which is a shame because I really like the graphics and animation style of this. It's very just accessible and very bright. If you've noticed, we've got this little ghost following us. Nothing's really been spoken about this little ghost. We weren't introduced, we haven't been given the name, but it runs around and collects all the loot for us. So I'm very, very grateful for that. Thank you very much, little ghost. New weapon here, Dragomir's Tongue Spear. Very nice. Sacrifices 9% health for a significant increase of strength and lifesteal effect for 6 seconds. We're going to equip that. We're going to put it in our secondary weapon spot. We found Count Dragomir's weapon. Yeah, brilliant. And now we get a new upgrade because we're at level 2. We can either choose our max health to go up, status resistance, or ability to dodge. Let's have the ability to dodge. Thank you very much. Because if we've got the max health, we're not actually going to restore it very well. So we've got these 3 nodules to go through. This is the quickest route, obviously, if we were to go straight for the armor and then to the boss. But we have the chance to stop off at the shop after the legwear here. And this is another shield. Fight for a shield, special event, extra elites. That means it's just going to be a lot more difficult. No, let's try and run ahead and get to the boss battle. See how far we can get over this. But yeah, we do now have a secondary weapon, as I was just speaking of before, and we can swap between it, and it gives a slightly different playstyle. As you can see, we've got a larger sweep. It's a little bit slower than the sword, but it's got a longer reach, which is nice. So we're going to fight these off from a distance, and then we're going to spin around, because we can still use the effect of the other weapon as well. I'm going to switch back to my sword. And I want to try and find this good lifesteal quality because we could definitely steal some life right now. But I'm going to get it when we get a big horde, big mass of enemies. Is that enough of a mass? Because it's going to sacrifice... Oh, okay, there we go. It's going to sacrifice some of our health in order for a lifesteal. So we went down to 44, and I'm just going to fight my way through until... Okay, and we got up to 61. That's good. That's a good little sacrifice. That's a nice payoff. I appreciate that. And we get you down... We've got 4 more to go. Come on. We can do this. We can do this. Where are you? Oh, we got a spider. We got a spider. I'm going to do the health again. And... Oh, I probably shouldn't have used the... Oh, I think I scuppered myself there. I sacrificed some health, but then used the other attack, and that didn't count. Ooh, hello. An extra 7. Yes, please. Extra 7 defense. Thank you. Let's jump in. And the next boss should be the big one. Let's do this. Let's see what it's like to take on, fighting the boss, the Webronicas. Now, I've come across the Webronicas before. This can be quite a difficult battle. Hello, sweetie. Kids have been missing you. Why don't you say hello? All right, well, let's jump in. Because it's not just fighting one spider. It's fighting several massive arachnids, and they're all after me. So let's just spin around like this. And we want to keep jumping out of the way of their attack. We can see it's coming up with the big red bar. That's where they're aiming to attack us. Let's take them down one at a time. Come on now. Here we go. So yeah, if you are a fan of these hack and slash roguelite type of games, then this is a very good entry for you. It's got a lot of humor in it, a lot of charm. When you get back to the main world hub, there's a lot of different characters that you get to meet along the way. I'm just going to do this again. There we go. Come on now. Let's get at least one of them down. When you get rid of one of the big spiders, they break down into smaller spiders, which is not good. I've been poisoned. I sacrificed some health, so I'm trying to get it back from it. Oh no. It's all going a bit Pete Tong. Here we go. I'm going to focus on this little one. Get rid of the little ones first, because they're a little bit faster than their bigger cohorts. We're on 27 health. We can do this. I've got faith. We're halfway through the Webronica's overall health. Here we go. That's another little one down. Another one bites the dust. And another little one bites the dust. And I'm going to use a big slash attack here. Even though I'm standing in the path of poison. Oh, no. Come on. Jump out of the way of that. There's only a third of a health left. And we're on 4 health ourselves. If we play this savvy, we might be able to do it. But I'm being very, very optimistic there. Oh, I just ran through the poison. I didn't mean to. But it's okay. We gained 6 health back because I used my... Oh, 10 health. Come on. Come on, Westwood. You've got this. You've got this. Here we go. Get one of these little ones out of the way with. Jump out of the way of the attack there. Yes. Not in the poison. Come on. Do a spin. That's another one down. And another little one down. And we've done it. Yes. The Webronicas are history. Whew. That was good. And for our reward, we get ourselves a heck of a lot of loot. Yes, please. Equip that. Oh, nice one. And some trophy here. They drop health instead of golden scrap. That'd be very helpful for us. Thank you very much. So yes, my friends, this is Mighty Quest Rogue Palace. Is this the type of game that you'd like to play? Let us know in the comments below. But for now, luck and more to you all. I'll catch you next time.